What would your morning look like if stepping outside for just a few minutes could freeze your eyelashes? For most people, winter means cold hands, heavy coats, and maybe a difficult drive to work. But in Yakutia, winter is something much bigger. It shapes the house you live in. It shapes the food you eat. It shapes the way you travel, dress, and plan your day. And sometimes, the way you survive. Yakutia, officially known as the Sakha Republic, is located in northeastern Russia. It is one of the coldest inhabited regions on Earth. Here, winter is not a short season. It is a long, powerful force that people must respect. In some areas, temperatures can fall far below -40 degrees Celsius. In Oymyakon, one of the coldest permanently inhabited places on Earth, temperatures have been recorded below -60 degrees Celsius. But for the people who live here, this is not a movie scene. This is ordinary life. And the most surprising thing is this: people do not survive here because they are fearless. They survive because they are prepared. Before anyone steps outside, survival begins with clothing. In Yakutia, you do not dress for style first, you dress for protection. A normal winter outfit in many countries would not be enough here. People wear layers, thermal clothing close to the body, thick trousers, heavy coats, warm boots, gloves, scarves, fur-lined hats, and face protection when the cold becomes severe. The goal is simple: do not let the cold touch your skin for too long. At extreme temperatures, exposed skin can become painful very quickly. Even a short walk can become dangerous if someone is careless. This is why people in Yakutia learn from childhood that winter must be taken seriously. Before going outside, you check yourself. Are your hands covered? Are your ears protected? Is your face exposed? Are your boots warm enough? These are not small details. In this climate, small details matter. But clothing is only the first layer of survival. The second layer is the home. In Yakutia, a warm house is not just comfort, it is safety. Outside, the world may be silent, frozen, and dark. Inside, the home must hold heat like a shield. In villages and remote areas, wood-burning stoves can still be an important part of life. Firewood must be prepared before winter becomes too harsh. Fuel must be stored, stoves must be maintained, windows must be sealed, doors must be opened quickly and closed carefully. In cities and towns, heating systems are just as important. Pipes, walls, floors, and foundations all have to deal with the same enemy: extreme cold. And beneath many homes there is another challenge: permafrost. Permafrost is ground that remains frozen for long periods of time. In Yakutia, it is not just a scientific idea. It affects real life. It affects roads. It affects buildings. It affects pipes. It affects how a city can grow. When the ground is frozen, construction becomes more complicated. A building cannot be designed carelessly. Heat from buildings can affect frozen ground beneath them. If the ground shifts, the structure can be damaged. This means survival in Yakutia is not only about people wearing warm clothes, it is also about engineering. It is about building in a way that respects the frozen land. Clothing protects the body, the home holds the heat. But the body also needs fuel, and in Yakutia, food is survival. In extreme cold, food is not only about taste, it is about energy. The human body needs fuel to stay warm. That is why traditional diets in cold regions often include calorie-rich foods: meat, fish, dairy, and preserved foods. In Yakutia, winter itself becomes a natural freezer. Food can freeze outside faster than it would inside a modern freezer. Fish and meat can be stored in frozen conditions. Traditional dishes are shaped by rivers, animals, weather, and the need to preserve food through long winters. One well-known northern food is stroganina, thin slices of frozen fish. To most outsiders, it seems surprising. But in a place where the environment freezes food naturally, this kind of dish makes sense. The climate becomes part of the kitchen. But food storage also requires knowledge. Food must be protected from animals. It must be kept clean. It must be stored properly. The cold helps, but it does not replace experience. Then there is transportation. In many countries, a car is convenience. In Yakutia, a car can be survival. Extreme cold can affect engines, batteries, tires, fuel, and oil. A vehicle that works in ordinary winter conditions can fail completely here. This is why people prepare their vehicles carefully. They insulate them. They protect batteries. They avoid unnecessary travel during dangerous weather. In remote areas, people do not treat a winter journey casually. A breakdown is not only frustrating, it can become life-threatening. Distance makes everything harder. Villages can be far apart. Roads can be covered in snow. Visibility can change quickly. A simple trip must be planned with weather, fuel, clothing, and emergency supplies in mind. This is one of the biggest lessons of life in Yakutia. Winter punishes carelessness, but it rewards preparation. Animals are also part of this survival system. In rural areas, people may keep horses, cattle, dogs, or reindeer depending on the region and lifestyle. These animals also need protection. They need food. They need shelter. They need people who understand their limits. In a harsh winter, caring for animals can be as demanding as caring for people. Water can freeze. Feed must be stored. Shelters must block wind. Daily checks become important. The cold does not pause for weekends. It does not wait for someone to feel ready. Every day the routine must continue. And that is what makes life in Yakutia so powerful to watch. It is not one dramatic rescue. It is not one shocking moment. It is 1,000 quiet routines. A person wakes up, checks the stove, checks the weather, dresses properly, feeds animals, clears snow, starts a vehicle, protects food, maintains heat, returns home before conditions become worse. From the outside, this may look difficult, but for people who grew up here, it is knowledge passed through families. Parents teach children how to dress. Older people teach younger people how to respect the cold. Communities learn which roads are safe, which wines are dangerous, and when it is better not to travel. In Yakutia, wisdom is not always written in books. Sometimes it is written in habits. Close the door quickly. Never ignore the weather. Do not leave without proper clothing. Protect your hands. Protect your face. Keep fuel ready. Respect distance. Respect silence. Respect winter. There is also an emotional side to this life. When the world outside is frozen, the home becomes more than a building. It becomes warmth. It becomes family. It becomes light in a blue and white landscape. A small wooden cabin with warm light in the window may look simple. But in this environment, that light means something. It means someone prepared, someone cut wood, someone protected the house, someone kept the fire alive, someone made it through another winter day. This is why life in Yakutia should not be viewed only as hardship. It is also resilience. It is adaptation. It is culture. It is the ability of people to build a life where nature sets the terms. Modern life has reached Yakutia. There are cities, schools, phones, roads, shops, and technology. But the cold still has the final word. No matter how modern life becomes, people still have to respect the environment. And perhaps that is the oldest lesson of all. Some places remind us that we are guests, not rulers, of the natural world. This is the Siberian way. Documentary stories from the world's coldest regions.